What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 300 subscribers, of course. In today's video, we're going to be talking about day 3 of the NBA playoffs, and there was 2 games tonight, so let's just break down the 2 games. Last night, the first game of the day was the Knicks versus Pistons, and this was a hard-fought battle. Cade Cunningham bounced back. I knew Cade was going to bounce back, but it's obviously up to the bench or the others around Cade to step up, and Dennis Schroeder stepped up dramatically. He had 20 points off the bench, 20 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and he was playing lockdown defense on Jalen Brunson. Ultimately, he hit the, I would say, game-changing shot when the game was tied 94-94, and Dennis Schroeder was wide open on the wing, and he hit the 3, and that put them up 3, and ultimately they sealed the game off that 3-pointer. So it was good that Dennis got to dagger the Knicks, because he's really been talking a lot of shit recently to everybody on the Knicks, basically, and he's that veteran presence for the Detroit Pistons. And Cade had a bounce back game because last night, or the other game, game 1, he had an inefficient 20 points, and that's not Cade Cunningham, and we knew that was his first playoff game, and Cade's a superstar. So what did superstars do? They bounce back, and Cade bounced back dramatically. He had 33 points, 12 rebounds, and only 3 assists, but they still managed to win the game. That's what shocked me. He only had 3 assists. But on the Knicks side, ultimately didn't get it done. Jalen Brunson, another 12 for 27 game. This time he had 37 points and 7 assists. Cat, he only had 10 points, 5 of 11 for shooting. He didn't play as good as he did the other game, I would say. But at the same time, when I watch the games, they don't give the ball to the Cat when he's hot. That's what I noticed. Why not give it to the hot big man who could basically do everything on the floor but handle? And for a big man, he has some type of handle, so he's good enough for it to get past you. So why not give him the ball more? Mikal Bridges, he was wide open for the 3. The Knicks are screwed. They gave him 5 first round picks for Mikal Bridges. I get if it was a generational player, generational talent, but Mikal Bridges, come on, bro. But he had 19 points on 18 shots, and OG Anunoby had 10 points on 4 of 10 from shooting. Deuce McBride came into the game. He had a few buckets. He had 8 points. But obviously, the Knicks, it just looked like the Knicks did not want to win tonight, or last night. It looked like they weren't ready for game 2 at all. They came out sluggish, and they looked like how they looked in game 1. But ultimately, the 21-0 comeback didn't happen. But the comeback did happen, but the Pistons ultimately folded it off this time. And obviously, they won their first playoff game in 10 years. I'm not going to try to recollect, but game 3 heading to Detroit and tied 1 up. It's gonna be fun. Like I said in the video, the Pistons aren't gonna back down. The Knicks gonna have to bring everything if you want to beat the Pistons, bro, because they're a hard-nosed team, and I learned that throughout the season, and that's why during their roster, looking at their roster, I expected the Pistons to make the playoffs this season or make some type of jump. People didn't see it, but now they're witnessing it on full display in the playoffs, showing that they're not just this young team that got into the playoffs and not going to do anything. They're actually going to make some noise here, and making some noise is what they did last night. But ultimately, getting to the next game, or the last game of the day, there was only 2 games, which was the Clippers versus Nuggets. And most likely this game is going to be named after Kawhi, or this title is going to be named after Kawhi, because Kawhi put on a complete show last night with scoring 39 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. It's every time I looked, he wasn't missing a shot. That's how good Kawhi looked last night, and that was one of the best playoff games of Kawhi's career. That's a lot to say. After everything that Kawhi has been through, all the criticism that Kawhi has heard, and him having this great playoff game coming off those knee surgeries, obviously, is a great sign. Everybody thought he was cooked. They was talking about Kawhi retiring. I remember they're not going to persuade me of not remembering what they were saying about Kawhi Leonard. We all know that Kawhi is nice, but obviously people were worried about his health, and now he's finally healthy in the playoffs, and he's showing what he's capable of, because we all know what really Kawhi is capable of. But people just starting basketball probably doesn't know that Kawhi is that nice. They just heard the criticism about him saying he can't stay healthy for shit. He can't do anything. He can't help his team. Street clothes, blah, blah, blah. Like, they're just hearing that shit. But Harden, he had 18 points and 7 assists. Norman Powell, he had 13 points, but he hit a big 3. Zubac, he had 16 points and 12 rebounds, and the Clippers tied it up. Like I said, this gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting too. I think I named the Clippers Nuggets video the most interesting series, because this is going to be interesting. But on the Nuggets side, they tried to go up 2-0, it didn't work. Or they played a good game too. Jokic, he had 26 points, 10 assists, and 12 rebounds, a triple-double. Jamal Murray, he had 23 points and 6 assists. Another good game for Jamal Murray, who seems to step up in the playoffs. Russell Westbrook off the bench, he had 14 points, 4 rebounds. He hit clutch threes in this game that helped out the Nuggets. But Aaron Gordon, he had 14 points and 6 rebounds. But Michael Porter Jr. had a good game. Michael Porter Jr. had a bounce back. And this is what Nuggets fans wanted to see from MPJ. Like, he completely stepped it up again. He stepped it up with 15 points and 15 rebounds. Like, that's not saying a lot. What he was really doing, he really helped out this Nuggets team. You see the 15 rebounds. Like, the Nuggets on the offensive glass are killing the Clippers. Like, it's kind of crazy how, like, watching it live to see how bad they're cooking them on the glass. But this series is ultimately gonna rely on its best players, and if Kawhi keeps to rise to the occasion and obviously show why he could be the best player on the court, then the Clippers should have no problem in LA. But obviously this is going to be a hard-fought series, because like the commentators kept saying, they look like an even matched team, and this is showing a 4-5 matchup, which is for real a 4-5 matchup. I think they have the same exact record, but the Clippers beat the Nuggets more during the regular season, so they have it, I'm thinking. Or the Nuggets beat the Clippers more in the regular season, that's what I'm thinking. But this shit, like, it's tied 1-1 like the next series, but this series is going to be hard for it. There could be a few blowouts in the Knicks-Pistons series, but this series, I feel like everything's going to go down to the wire. But let me know how y'all feel about these two series down below, and yeah, just let me know. Subscribe. I hope you enjoy it. What's good, y'all? If y'all like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. Posting daily, almost every day or every day. And there's a video on the left or in the video on the right. If you haven't watched that one already, click it. It might be good.